everybody, welcome to the second kit build for the month of January. This year I will be doing 2 kit builds a month at the beginning of the month. The first one I've already got up if you want to go check that out. The second one is based on the Shimelle Lane's Best of Both Worlds challenge, which she provides a shopping list, and you are free to shop this kit as is or mix and match or build from your own stash. I tend to build from my own stash just because I have a lot of product on hand. So let's take a look at each piece and see what inspires us. All right, here are some basic craft supplies, which I have plenty of. We've got some foam blenders and the blending tool, as well as foam dot adhesives, a general stamp set for titles or subtitles. I've got all of that stuff in my stash. So let's move on to the papers. Here's some wood grain inspiration and some cute little woodland features. I'm not sure if I'll go there, but we'll see. I know I have this piece of paper in my stash somewhere. Let's see if I can pull that out and use it. I also have that piece somewhere. Here is the Vicki Boutin Storyteller collection, and I bought the entirety of that collection pretty much, so I can pull pieces from that. I do love this piece of paper. I recently bought a whole bunch of camera papers. I'm not sure if I have this one or not, so I will search my stash and see what I find. Oh my, rainbow. Anything rainbow these days has just got my heart. I've probably cut into all the rainbow paper I already own because I've been using it a lot. So we'll see what I do there. There is this little fruit motif going on, and I'm not sure that's speaking to me. What else have we got? Numbers. Oh, these numbers. So my youngest kid's birthday is in January, and she's actually turning 14. So this 1-4 right here has got my mind going. Let's see. This is a paper from that ever popular adventure destination. I'm not going to say the name, but this firework kind of print reminds me of birthday, which I already mentioned is going on this month in our house. Some stars, some clouds, we'll see. Yellow polka dot. I always like to add in some base colors in subtle patterns to be a calm element in my kits. I definitely like this house paper, and this is from the Simple Stories Quarantine collection. I know I looked at that collection, but I didn't actually buy any of it. I do like that paper a lot. I might just put that on my wish list for later. Glitter aqua stickers. I do like these. I don't know that I would use that much aqua, but maybe I can mimic that. I have an idea. Some washi tape in a floral. Pieces from the Storyteller collection, which I could pull. Some more, is this chipboard? Cardstock stickers with foil accents. You know, I'm just kind of inspired by these basic tags down here. I don't think any of this other stuff is anything I'm going to go after. Some gems. I do have a lot of gems, but I don't actually use them. Will I pull them this time and use them? I might just substitute with some sequins. I think I'm just not a gem person. And then what is this? A die set. Okay. We've got a rainbow and a general tag die set. I do have some rainbow supplies from Concord and Ninth that I acquired last year and I haven't used very much, so I can pull those things. Okay, so I've got some ideas. Let's go ahead and head to my stash. So the first thing I did was dig through my scraps to see what pieces of paper I had left over that I thought I had already owned and used, like this green piece of paper, which I knew was a partial piece. I never found the hearts that I was looking for, but I did find that yellow number paper, which I didn't expect, so that was a good find. Now I chose all these rainbow prints. I'm not going to keep them all, but I definitely wanted to include some rainbow in this kit, so I pulled out anything that I thought could work, and then I will choose my other papers, which are here, before I decide on the rainbows. So this first selection of papers, these first 4 papers are Vicki Boutin papers, and these first 3 here are from the current Storyteller collection, and that one has kind of that firework burst that I had been inspired by on a previous piece of paper from the shopping list. And then this piece with the pencils kind of reminded me of the same motif, a kind of a fireburst motif with lots of color. So I pulled that one. That is an older Vicki Boutin collection. Can't quite remember what it is right now. And then I pulled some calmer sheets just in solid colors, and a lot of these papers actually worked front and back side, which is a bonus because I usually only choose papers for one side. So it's always, like this one also worked great on the second side. And that's the heart I chose instead of the piece that I thought I had. I definitely chose a camera print. I didn't have the one that Shimelle had, but this print will work. And then I chose, this is a Heidi Swap piece of paper, and I really liked the color and the geometry of it in contrast with other elements in this kit. Now, I chose this other piece of paper. It's kind of a chevron-y print, but I think it's a little redundant in terms of pattern and color, so I'm actually not going to keep it in this kit. I am trying to keep my kits smaller this year in general, because I tend to build too much and then I have to break them apart and put them all away again. So I'm trying to rein myself in a little bit, which honestly I had a hard time doing with this kit again. But that's how I work, so I just have to learn to live with myself. So I am going through my rainbow pieces and trying to decide what's going to work and what's not. I like the more vibrant, thinner rainbows there, so I'm going to keep that. This piece was a little hard to decide. I liked the flow that it had that works with the Vicky Bouton stuff, and some of the colors matched, so I left it in there. Now this hexagon print didn't quite have enough rainbowness, because if you cut down small pieces of it, you lose the rainbow. So I left that out, and some of the other pieces just, again, were redundant, so I didn't feel like I needed them. So just this small amount of rainbow and these other scraps from my stash will add in some of those elements that I was missing in whole sheets of paper, and I'm perfectly happy using my scraps. Now, I did add in some cardstock because with my embellishing, I'm going to go in an interesting direction. Now, remember those aqua foil glittery letters? I'm going to use this Deco foil product instead, and it is rainbow. And I'm going to adhere that with various methods. So I've got some of the gel medium that can be used to adhere it. I've got some double-sided star foam stickers to use, and I've got that scrapbook.com what is it called? Smart glue that stays tacky. So I'm going to use that as well. And then I pulled out a whole bunch of stamp sets to use both with the foil. We'll see how that works with my sticky mediums and these stamp sets. And then I chose motifs that were inspired from the kit, rainbows. I did choose some circles just because of that firework feel to them, and some tags and such. So I will work with those. Now I did pull some washi tape also based on the kit, and the washi actually had a little bit of gold in it. So I did pull some sequins in gold and white to not overwhelm the other colors in this kit, and my gold ink pad, and I will likely pull from my stash other ink colors as I go along. I didn't want to specify colors at this point. So here is a closer look at some of those elements that I have put into this kit for this month. And again, I got bigger than I had hoped to, but we'll see what I can do with just working with two kits for the year of 2021. I should be able to make a good dent in these supplies. So join me later in the month for a process build with this kit, and I will see you next time.